Hi, good evening. So this is a gentle sort of 10 to 15 minute wind down practice. Really good for when you come in from work, if you've been working, or before you go to bed to help you relax and come to sleep easily. Okay, so come to your mat. Let's just start seated for a moment. So feel your sitting bones underneath you. Cross your legs in an easy pose. Roll your shoulders back and down. And let yourself settle into your seat. Take a hold of your head with your right hand. Bring your left fingertips onto the floor. And gently draw your right ear towards your right shoulder. So feeling the stretch all down the left side into your fingertips. And imagine that you're draining out of your fingertips into the earth any unwanted energy from your body, any unwanted stuff from your day. It's gently draining through your fingertips out into the earth to be transmuted into something different. Good. Take one more breath here. And then release your fingertips, let your head float back up to center. Place your right fingers on the floor, take your left fingers to your right ear, and draw your left ear down towards your left shoulder. So just a gentle press on the side of the head, allowing the stretch to happen in the neck, and shoulder and arm of the right side. And feel all the stuff of the day draining out through your arm, through your fingertips, into the earth, to be transmuted into energy to be used elsewhere. So releasing anything that no longer serves you, anything that's unhelpful, any crap that happened, any anxiety, any fears. Drain it into the earth. The earth can take it. Good. One more breath. And then release your head. Gently let it float back up to center. Okay, come down onto your back. And bring your knees hip width apart. Actually, let's take the feet mat width apart and let the knees rest in on each other. Take your elbows out wide. Bring your fingertips onto the bottom of your ribs. Roll your shoulders back and down into the earth. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Feeling the length of your spine on the floor. Breathe deeply into the belly. So feeling the fingertips rise and fall with your breath. Releasing any tension in your jaw, any clenching in the jaw. Releasing any tension in your forehead. And then walk the feet in so that the feet are hip width apart and the knees become hip width apart. And lay your hands down by your sides, palms facing down. Start to press a little bit into the feet and tuck your tailbone up. So you're just lifting your sacrum up off the floor and you're flattening the rest of your spine into the earth. And then roll it back again. Take the weight back into your pelvis. Spine comes back into its natural curves. And then press into your feet. roll the pelvis up, sacrum lifts, and then the other way. Do that a few more times. And then this time, press into your feet. And as the sacrum starts to lift, press more into your feet. Start to lift each vertebrae off the mat, off the floor. So you're pressing into your feet. You're not pushing in the hips or pelvis at all, just pressing into the feet. Let the pelvis remain soft and loose. Buttocks remain soft, not clenched. Pressing into the feet. Breathe. And then on an exhale, gently lower back down. Take the weight back into the sacrum, back into the pelvis. Let your feet become unweighted. And then lengthen your left leg long along the floor. Draw your right knee in. Give it a hug. And then taking the right hand out, palm facing up, bring the right knee across your body and come into a twist. Taking that right toes either onto your left leg or onto the floor. Breathe deeply here. And then inhale, exhale, roll back to center. Lengthen that right leg, draw the left knee into the chest, give it a hug. And then with your right hand, draw the left knee across the body, left arm reaches out to the side, palm facing up. Try and keep your left shoulder nestled into the floor. So if it's popped up, roll back slightly so you can drop the shoulder into the floor. Inhale, exhale, roll back to center. Bring the right knee up again, left leg long across the floor. And then start to take your right knee out to the side a little, so the knee's moving towards the armpit. And then reach inside of your right knee, take a hold of the outside of the foot, and lift the foot as if you were placing it onto the ceiling. Simultaneously press down with your hand, drawing that right thigh towards the floor in half happy baby. So Ardha Ananda Balasana. If this isn't available to you right now, you can take a hold of the underneath of your thigh to draw it down, or take a hold of your shin, whatever works for you. Use your exhalation to allow the thigh to drop further towards the floor and the hip to open. And then give that knee another hug. Lift up the left leg, switch sides. Rooting the right leg into the floor for stability. Start to draw the left knee out towards the left armpit. And then either taking a hold underneath the knee, drawing the thigh down, or taking a hold of the shin, drawing the thigh down, or bringing your left arm inside of left leg, taking a hold of the outside of the foot. Flex that foot as if you were placing it on the ceiling. Breathe here. As you exhale, there might be space for the thigh to drop further down. One more breath. And then bring that knee in, give it a hug, take up the right knee, hug both knees, maybe have a little rock from side to side. And then gently roll the knees one direction and then in the opposite direction. And then take the legs apart, look up, reach up, take a hold of the outside of both feet, and then roll back into full happy baby. Now if you can't roll back, you can stay here for a bit, moving the legs as feels good. If your hands don't reach your feet, then take a hold of the ankles or underneath the thighs is fine too. If you can, rest your head back, then do. Let your shoulders release and drop. And just hold your legs wherever is comfortable for you. You might want to take a hold of your big toes. I like the outside of the foot. And then move here in a way that feels good for your body. So you might want to straighten legs, kick up, have a rock from side to side. But keep the movement feeling good and juicy in your body, not sharp or difficult. You might want to come to stillness for a couple of breaths. And then releasing your feet, take the soles of your feet together and gently bring them down onto the floor. Let your knees drop out to the side. Take your elbows out wide, bring your fingertips onto your belly or your lower ribs. Breathe here in Supta Baddha Konasana. If this is very tight in your hips and your knees are feeling really tight, take your feet away from you a little bit and let the knees drop out from there. Just find a spot that works for you. Meet yourself where you are this evening. Relax your shoulders into the floor. Relax your jaw, forehead. Breathing in and out through the nose. Full big belly breaths. Good, one more breath here. And then draw the knees back up. Take the feet mat width apart. Inhale. And as you exhale, drop the knees over to the right. Pause, take a breath. And then inhale, lift the legs up to center. Exhale, drop them over to the left. Inhale, lift them up to the right. Exhale. Inhale, center. And exhale, left. So windscreen wiper your knees like this a few times to the pace of your own breath. Inhaling to lift up. Exhaling to drop down. And then next time you drop them to the left, stay here for a couple of breaths. Inhale the legs back up to center and exhale them down to the right. Inhale them back to center. Pick both knees up, give them another hug. Have a little rock from side to side. And then roll over onto your right side. Pause for a moment, using your arm as a pillow. Take a couple of breaths here. And then pressing into your left hand, using your right elbow and then hand, lift yourself up to sitting. And come into a mermaid posture. So right knee out in front, left foot pointing back. Take your left hand onto right knee and scoop your left hand behind you to come into a twist. Keep your chin in line with your breastbone so you're not reaching around in your neck. As you inhale, lift up into the spine. And as you exhale, twist out anything from your day that needs releasing. Close your eyes if it feels good. Inhale. Exhale, back to center, switch your legs. So left knee out in front, take your right hand to left knee, sweep the left hand behind you, chin in line with breastbone. Inhaling energy up into the spine and exhaling anything out that needs releasing. Good, inhale. Exhale, come back to center. And come over onto your hands and knees. And we're going to lift the left knee up and then lie down onto our right knee. So we come into into half frog pose. You can take the left foot out slightly and then come down onto your forearms. Bring your elbows out wide, one hand on top of the other, and rest your forehead on your hands. Relax the shoulders here, so let the shoulders drop down and away. Relax your jaw. If you need to move your leg slightly, you might need to move your leg more into a right angle to feel better, then do that. And if it's uncomfortable, you can always place a cushion or a pillow underneath this left leg. Keep giving your weight away to the floor, to the earth. So let yourself get heavy in this posture. And then inhale, exhale, lift the head back up, slide that left leg down, pick up, come onto your forearms and draw the right leg up so the opposite side comes up. Switch which hand is on top. So place the opposite hand on top and then place your forehead back on the ground. Keep relaxing any parts of your body that you feel are in tension. Inhale here. Exhale, lift the head up, come onto your forearms, slide your leg back. And then we're going to bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, send the shoulders away, lift up and gently come up and over. Take the knees wide, big toes together. Rest back on your heels for Balasana Child's Pose. You can either keep your arms out in front or take them down by your sides, or rest your forehead on top of your hands. Whatever feels most comfortable for you. So again, in this posture, let yourself get heavy. Give your weight away to the earth. So really feeling the hips get heavy and release down into the ground. Forehead releases down. Chest drops towards the earth. And notice if you're holding yourself tightly in your jaw or in your shoulders, and can you, on an exhalation, release that tension, release that holding. Big, deep breath here. Really feeling the breath expand the back of the rib cage. And then press into your hands, look up, bring your knees together more. And we're going to come into Pindasana, which is very much like Balasana, but it's called embryo pose. And for this, bring the crown of your head onto the floor so your nose is closer to your knees. The crown of the head drops onto the floor, and take your arms by your side. Close your eyes. Let your shoulders release and relax away from the spine. one more breath here. And then slide your hands up, press into your hands. Come on up to kneeling and then to sitting. If you'd like to lie back in Shavasana for another few minutes or 10 minutes or so, then please do. Otherwise, bring your hands onto your heart center. Take a deep breath into your heart, into your hands. And let everything go. One more. And again. Bring your hands, palms together, thumbs at your heart, bow your head. Thank yourself for your practice this evening. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. May peace and peace and peace be everywhere. Namaste, thank you. I'll see you all again soon. Have a relaxing evening.